Kamen Rider Geats had a lot of unused forms, and I covered most of them in this video, but some of them slipped through the cracks, so here are all the ones that I missed. First off, Kamen Rider Groovy is only seen using ninja form in the show. However, pics of Groovy in his entry form can be seen on the Kamen Rider Zukan. The Zukan and Chosenchu magazines also had an image of Tycoon Bujin Boost with weird eyes, while the one seen in the show only appeared with black eyes. How did this even happen? In the book titled Detail of Heroes Kamen Rider Geats Sosei, an image of Punk Jack armed chain away was shown off, despite him never using that form in the show. The existence of this form is pretty funny, since during Punk Jack's debut, he seemingly wanted to use this buckle, but was given the shield waist buckle instead. I wish this form appeared purely because it matches his color scheme. The same book that showed off Punk Jack also had an image for Geats' powered builder boost form Magnum Shooter. Man, what a mouthful. This form never appeared in the show. Geats only used powered builder form Magnum Shooter. No boost. In the SH Figuarts line, Bandai showed off Geats' boost zombie form, ninja boost form, Magnum zombie form, boost monster form, Magnum monster form, and the lower half version of Geats' monster form. The Revolve Change figure line surprisingly made toys for the V-Cinema and movie exclusive forms. Thanks to that, we are able to see the Revolve On versions of Geats Oneness, Cross Geats, Doom's Geats, and Buffer Plosion Wage that clearly still has monster forms styles still engraved in it. On the promotional images for the figures, Bandai showed off some possible combinations such as Buffer Plosion Wage with the zombie lower half, Hakubi with Plosion Wage's torso and Command Form's legs, Punk Jack with Doom's Geats torso and Monster Form's legs, Seeker using Powered Builder with Doom's Geats lower half, the Pan with Geats Oneness torso and the Boost lower half, as well as Tycoon Bujin Sword with Cross Geats torso. The Bandai development blog also showed off more possible combinations for the LCF toy line, including Hakubi Bujin Sword, Tycoon Bujin Boost Mark III, and Geats 9 with Bujin Sword's lower half. It also showed off Nago Beat Fantasy form and Fantasy Beat form, the latter of which really should have appeared in the show. There's also a development pic of the Nago figure with the top and bottom halves of Fantasy form, with the blog writer jokingly referring to the form as Fever Fantasy form, referencing the Fever forms, though obviously not too accurate considering the lack of the Fever slot buckle. The official blog also showed off the Revolve On version of Geats 9, which uses the normal Geats helmet, as well as a form they jokingly dubbed as Geats 18, which is formed by using the top half of the Boost Mach 9 body as the torso and legs. It doesn't fit together well due to the buckles clashing. And finally, the hosts of Bandai Mania showed off their own combinations using the new LCF figures, including Cross Geats 9, Nago Doom's Fantasy, and Tycoon Bujin Oneness. Previously in their video about the Nago and Punk Jack LCF set, they also showed off Nago Monster Beat Form, Zombie Beat Form, Punk Jack Armed Chain Away, and Punk Jack Armed Hammer Ninja. And in another video, they showed off the Revolve On version of Shido Armed Arrow, as well as Shido with no armed weapons. And with that, I think I finally covered every single unused form in Geats. Don't forget to check out part 1 if you haven't already. There's a ton more in there. This is just scratching the surface. Till next time, see ya!